My name is Kim Namjoon.
I'm worldwide handsome.
I'm Sugar.
J-Hope.
I'm Jimin.
I'm good boy.
I'm JK.
Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bananas. Shake your body like a belly dancer.
Jimin and Wyan had an arranged marriage, a decision made by Wyan's elder brother Yoongi. Given Jimin's high-profile status as a business tycoon in South Korea, the marriage was held secretly to avoid media scrutiny. One evening, Jimin had a meeting with Xiao's crew from China, which included Mr. Xiao and his personal assistant. The meeting took place at a high-end bar. The bar was buzzing with activity. Jimin, well-known and charismatic, attracted attention from many people, including a few overly enthusiastic women. One of them, in an attempt to get close to him, left a lipstick mark on his shirt. Jimin, more focused on the business discussion, didn't notice. As the night progressed, Jimin finally wrapped up the meeting and headed home, tired and slightly tipsy. When he arrived home, it was late. Wyan, waiting up for him, immediately noticed the lipstick mark on his shirt. Hurt and confused, she confronted him. "What is this, Jimin?" she asked, pointing to the mark. Jimin did not fully understand his trouble in tired state. "It's nothing, Wyan, just some work stuff." The dismissive attitude only fueled Wyan's anger. "Work stuff? Lipstick on his shirt is a work stuff?" Her raised voice and accusation led to a heated argument. In a moment of frustration, Jimin slapped Wyan, a decision he instantly regretted as the room fell into a stunned silence. Wyan, shocked and heartbroken, retreated to their bedroom without another word. The next morning, guilt-ridden, Jimin left for the office early, hoping to clear his head. At the office, he encountered Yuki, who had learned about the incident. Yoongi was furious and confronted Jimin. "How could you hit my sister, Jimin?" His voice full of anger. Jimin, feeling the weight of his action, explained everything that had happened the previous night. Yoongi, though still upset, saw the sincerity in Jimin's regret and began to calm down. Meanwhile, Wyan invited Wyan over to her house, eager to catch up with her best friend who had just came to Korea for business purpose. When Mina arrived, she noticed a wedding photo of Wyan and Jimin on the wall. "Wyan, are you married?" Wyan, her eyes still red from crying, nodded. "Yes, Mina, I'm married to Park Jimin. It was an arranged marriage. Oppa made the decision and we kept it secret." "What happened, Wyan? Why do you look so upset?" Wyan recounted the event of the previous night, and Mina's eyes wide in a shock. Then she recounted the event at the bar. "Wyan, it was all a misunderstanding. A group of women were trying to get Jimmy's attention, and one of them must have left a lipstick mark." "How do you know about it, Mina?" "I was also there with my boss for business meeting with Park's group. And if you don't believe me, then you can ask Mr. Xiao." Realization dawned on. So, it was all just misunderstanding? At that moment, Jimin and Yogi walked in. Seeing Mina, Jimin was surprised, but quickly gathered. However, Yogi was shocked to see Mina, but she didn't glance at him. "Mina, are you here?" His voice betrayed his surprise. Mina continued to look away, but spoke to Jimin. "Jimin, nice to meet you again. I'm Wyan's best friend, Mina." Jimin nodded a bit awkwardly. "I heard a lot about you, Mina. I'm sorry our first meeting is under the circumstances." Mina smiled gently. "It's okay, Jimin. I can see you care deeply for Wyan. Just make sure you both talk things through next time." Jimin, piecing everything together, approached Wyan. "Wyan, I'm sorry. It was all a misunderstanding. I shouldn't have let my frustration get the better of me." Tear welling up in her eyes, looked at Jimin. "I understood now. I'm sorry too for jumping to conclusion." They embraced, the tension between them dissolving. Mina, witnessing the reconciliation, felt the pang of her own unresolved feeling. She glanced briefly at Yoongi, who had been silently watching, but quickly looked away. As she began to leave, Yoongi stepped forward. Mina, wait, he said, his voice carrying a hint of hope. Mina paused, but didn't turn around, and then walked out the door.